Today I'm revealing 3 biggest reasons why your book does not or will not sell on Amazon. Hello everyone, this is Ben Sina, the co-founder of the High Value Author, and over the last 5 years I have personally sold more than $3 million worth of books, so I would say I know a thing or two about selling books on Amazon and other platforms. And today I'm sharing 3 biggest reasons why most authors or wannabe authors do not or will not sell more than 100 copies of their books on Amazon. Reason number 1, there isn't enough people who are looking for a solution, for the kind of solution to a problem that your book is solving, right? It's called market validation. Now, most people that come to us, that come to our company, High Value Author, they are experts. They're experts in their field, and usually they understand their customer, the customer of their business, pretty well. So their natural assumption is that if there are customers to a problem that their business is providing a solution for, there must be enough readers that would read the same kind of book, right? Or at least a book in the same kind of category, in the same kind of niche. Now, in some cases that's true, and that's a good start, right? Because you wouldn't want to do something that there aren't business around that. In most cases, meaning if any book that you would look up on Amazon, most likely there are businesses that are also solving similar kind of products or products that solve similar kind of solutions, at least partially. When it comes to businesses solving particular problems and assuming that that is also related to and or must be that there are books or demand for books for the same kind of solution is usually not true, right? Because customers are not readers. Business customers are not particular readers, or customers of particular products are not necessarily readers. It's a different world. Now, so you really have to validate that idea in a book marketplace, right? You have to look up your competition. You have to see how the other books are selling in the same kind of niche, in the same kind of category. Are they selling at least a little bit? How many copies are they selling a day? How many competitors there are, right? How much each book is selling. Now, once you can validate those numbers and you can see that, okay, there are people who are looking for that kind of books that you imagine of writing and publishing, okay, now you are off for a good start. But reason number 2, the category your book is gonna be in is too competitive, right? Now, going back to reason number 1, once you validate that there are enough people who are looking for your kind of solution to their problem, now reason number 2 being the category where your book is in is too competitive, you also have to validate that. You have to look up different categories where you imagine your book to be. And for example, there are big categories like self-help or business books. If your book is a general business book or a general self-help book with general keywords, chances are more than likely your book is not gonna succeed. So you really have to look at subcategories and different kind of categories where you say, okay, this is more of my type of book, right? And I never advise our clients, at least, to write books that are general, right? Some sort of a passion project. Now, keep in mind, your goals have to be aligned. If your goal is to write this kind of book and you want it to be exactly like this, and you want the title to be exactly like that, that's cool, right? That's good. Do not hope that your book is gonna sell that much, because passion projects usually do not turn into massive sellers and bestsellers, right? So really have to validate that the kind of solution that you're providing to a marketplace, reason being number 2, it doesn't have that much competition, but the demand for it is pretty high, right? Supply and demand. So once you identify what is your ideal avatar for your book, then you can really see in which category your book fits. I'll give you another example. Let's say your book, the big category for your kind of book would be mental health. Now, a niche down category for mental health could be books about ADHD. Or you even can go down further and say, okay, it's about ADHD for males, right? Now, this is really specific. So then you can go in and see what is competition like and how the other books are selling about that are about ADHD, right? That's first and foremost. Second of all, are about ADHD and are for males, are for men, right? Now, this is the kind of information that you can really go to Amazon and validate. And once you do that, you can really have a much more confidence when you start writing your book, and because you know that your book, chances are, has a great potential to sell. Reason number 3, and this is my favorite, your book title or cover, or book title and a cover, is an absolute crap, right? And this is what I call the power couple, right? Power couple is a book title and subtitle and a book cover, and they really have to be, there really has to be a symbiosis between both of them, because the title really has to show the uniqueness in terms of what kind of solution you're providing to a marketplace for those people that are looking to solve their problems, and then have a particular explanation which is really attractive for people. Okay, so then they can say that, okay, this person understands me, and okay, I'm willing to take a chance because this solution sounds really interesting and unique and I have never heard about that before, or this is an angle that I have never heard about before, and it really seems that this book can solve a particular problem of mine, right? Now, once you have that, you really have to connect that with a book cover that represents that. We probably heard about that. People, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, right? It doesn't work in the real world. People, the only thing that people judge, and after and at least until people are ravingly talking about that left and right, and everybody knows that kind of book, like 48 Laws of Power or Sentience or any book like that, where people don't care about the cover, people are just simply looking for the book. Until you reach that point, there is nothing more important than how the cover represents that validated book title and subtitle that you have, right? If you don't invest enough time in that, enough research to really create that amazing combination, there is no way your book is gonna succeed. Even if there is a demand for your kind of solution, even if the competition is minimal, if people do not see from a title that you understand them, they're not gonna click on your book. They're not gonna pick it up in a bookstore. It's not gonna happen, right? So you really have to attack all 3 of these biggest reasons of why most authors do not succeed, and why most books never sell more than 100 copies. As a matter of fact, more than 50 copies, to be honest, in the first 12 months after books published. As a matter of fact, most books do not sell more than 100 copies in their lifetime. More than 97% of books never sell more than 100 copies in their lifetime. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you found it helpful, and I hope that you're gonna implement on it, right? Now, if you want to find out more about what it takes to become a best-selling author, and what would be the steps for you and for your big idea, and is it validated? Can we validate that big idea? Is there a chance that your book is gonna become a bestseller and you're gonna publish a best-selling book in the near future, in 2025 even, if there is still time? You can click the link below, down in the description box below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.